Did you see what happened at our southern border this week?
Yeah, I caught that. That was just unconscious. It was crazy for
Yeah.
100%.
So
Like, oh,
I have it here, and I slowed it down a little so that we could see exactly how arrogant and how aggressive they were coming over. So watch. It's insane. I mean, they broke through those guards. I mean, it had those guards like physically pushing them back, having to push them back, beat them back, and they still climbed over them.
you see, and this is where, in my opinion, tear gas, CS gas, even like even something as silly as a flashbang, something just to keep them back. But like that's just insanity that the border patrol even has to deal with that. And I didn't catch that whole thing. I only saw like the small fraction that the news shows you, but I didn't see them totally running toward the actual. I just saw them like battling it out with the military or the border patrol.
Yeah. Well, of course.
But yeah,
Mainstream media is not going to show you the whole thing. That was the New York Post, by the way.
yeah, I caught that on. Yeah,
It's fantastic that they were able to capture that. Yeah, the Mad Rush. Hello, Gloria. How are you? It's an
hello.
invasion. It certainly is an invasion, and the balls on them. I know plenty of migrants who came here illegally and who lay low in the shadows because they're afraid
Yeah,
to get caught or get deported or whatever else. There is no fear for deportation anymore. There's no fear whatsoever. They believe that they are allowed in this country and they'll take on anybody to do it.
yeah, and on the other side of it, when they come over, it's free reign. So even if they have a problem over here, they go over to the other side somewhere, and they'll still manage to get in.
Yeah,
It's not there's no detour anymore.
there isn't. That way they pull down the razor wire and all of that, the first layer of barrier, and we're stopped at the second layer of barrier. But that was only because that was at the Texas side of the border. But in Arizona and in California, they just walk across. And they know it. They absolutely know it. Howard says the
I,
president of Mexico is now making demands of the U.S. for him to stop the illegal immigration. If Trump gets elected, he'll be sorry. Yeah, well, he will be sorry. This will be the second go round.
yeah. Well, like some of the people that own those lands, like that's their private property. I still don't even get how the government can turn around and say you can't do anything on their property.
Yeah,
Like, it's one, it's an invasion, but two, they're on your private property. So
absolutely.
it's not even.
Well, the government can't say that you can't do anything about it. You
Well,
know,
they make it difficult though.
they are doing everything in their power to limit our constitutional rights, including to protect our own property. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court is starting to kick their rear ends and push them back. But I don't know how long that's going to last. If that was us going into Mexico, we'd be machine gunned to death. Exactly, Ralph. Exactly. We need a wall like China's Great Wall of China. We certainly do. And
Irony.
Haiti's building a wall. I mean, yeah, other countries are building a wall, but when we build a wall, it's God forbid, God forbid.
Yep.
If there's a GoFundMe page to pay for the buses to take them all back, I'll donate. Yeah, wouldn't we all? They won't take them back, Gloria. Mexico just said, we're not taking them back. Venezuela just said, we're not taking them back. So where are they going back to? And by the way, you probably already donated to have them come here, because Catholic Charities is one of the number one NGOs bringing them over.